What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Charts and Chats, episode 20. Today is October 21st, and let's get right on into the video. Let's do it. It's 8:34 right now, so we're gonna see what we could do today in this market. See what we can get into. So let me just take off this. Let's get right on into the video, guys. Hopefully everyone's having a good morning, good day. Let's just look at what we're seeing going on right now. So first things first, we're going to start off. We're going to do what we always do. If you watch my videos every day, or just watch it for the most part, you should have an idea of what I usually do when I go into church. So the first thing I do is I mark up my previous Asian range, which is right here. Got our Asian range. Now I'm going to mark up the 12 a.m. open, which is right here. 12 a.m. open is right here. Matter of fact, hold on real quick. Let me check something. There we go. All right, and we mark up the 12 a.m. open. Why do we mark this up? Because we know that if we're overall bullish, we would more than likely want to be buying below the 12 a.m. open, and if we're bearish, we want to be selling above the 12 a.m. open. That's just how it goes. So the first thing I notice right now is when price had this wick down at 3 a.m., just traded into the top of this up candle, which is a bullish breaker block. So I'm gonna put it just like this. Here, I'll have this one right here. Bullish breaker block. That price traded into. And mind you, this is only on the 30-minute and the 15-minute. So we have this. Let's mark up the 50% of our Asian range. We see prices really bullish right now. More than likely, there was probably news at 8:30, which is why price is pushing right now. So we can expect, if we're overall going to be, let me move this out the way. Oh, what's going on, Mario? Good morning. We get to it. This 8:30 volume is pushing right now. Pull up the buy. It was it's clean. Oh yeah, you good. If I were you, got like that breakout. You got in like right here. Yeah, all right, I got you. Yeah, right now you should be good. Yeah, it's a little different. Yeah, that's why, bro. I kind of go. That's why I just stick to the big numbers. I stick to like big figure numbers. But right now, first thing I noticed is that London session we had that push to the downside that had this liquidity grab, possibly making this low of the day, possibly. But we also got to keep in mind that we're overall still in this short-term downtrend right here. Short-term downtrend. So we could ideally still just be pushing up a little bit higher to retrace to possibly come into is there. Now we're gonna check. We have a 30-minute. We got this order block right here, which is ideally at this 50%. So we're gonna see what happens. Honestly, don't know what to expect today personally. We're just gonna see. Could be bearish, could be bullish, but we're gonna see. Right now, price is extremely bullish. We're pushing above the 12 a.m. open, pushing into this Asian range 50%. We're also pushing into this fib. But ideally, since London session has the low of the day right now, all the way right here, there still could be a chance that price could just end up bullish all day. But we're going to look at the higher time frames before we have another major analysis. What the hell? This shit, what the fuck? Let me get rid of this. This should be fucking me up. So we have the possible low of the day right here. At what price is this? This is at 35,478. And right now price is very bullish. Oh yeah, you're not the only one that caught that buy. No sir. Hey, I don't even know what to look for. I was up at 8, but I was just like, nah, I ain't even gonna do it. I see what you were talking about. I saw that price and made this low, and I was like, yeah, there's a chance it's gonna push, but I wasn't even gonna do it because I wasn't even on the charts. So I just left it. So this is all I'm looking at right now. So right now we're making the high of the day during New York session. So ideally, if we're looking for possible reversal scenarios, we're gonna now move on to the higher time frame, so then we can map out what we want to happen. So right now, first thing I noticed, damn, price is still bullish as fuck. Oh man. But yeah, right, damn, this 4 hour kind of sucks. But if you look even lower, we got this 4 hour bullish order block right here. Right here, we got this 4 hour bullish order block that we could possibly see a reaction off of today if price continues lower. But as you can see right now, it's really bullish. So I'm not gonna anticipate anything too crazy. All I'm gonna do is gonna pull my fib from this low to this high. You can see that's the move that you were able to basically catch. So that's nothing much really happening right now. It's just a simple break and retest. Price could ideally keep going higher, but if we're overall bearish, we would want to see. I'm gonna have to pull my fib from here to here. For ideally bearish, we would want to see price come up a little bit higher. So there's nothing much really on the 4 hour because we're extremely overbought. But if you also see, wait, did we make all-time highs last night? Wait, oh, we did. Did we? So I didn't even peep. So do you know what that means? It's time to go down. It's time to go down. Yeah, look how it's losing momentum when it started clearing those highs. And this, look at this one. This is daily. Strong uptrend. Strong uptrend. So ideally, I would be looking to go short. There is a possibility we could just keep on pushing and just push even higher. But go off of the fact that yesterday's daily candle lost its momentum. We had a down candle, up candle, a lot of volume. Another up candle. As soon as we came to this high, started losing that volume. And now we're breaking lower. So this could be an inside day also. You got to keep that in mind too. So ideally, if I would be wanting to go short, I would ideally, this would be the area I would be wanting to go short at personally, but I don't know if I feel comfortable taking that sell yet. I don't know about that. I'm gonna just give it maybe a few minutes. Let price show me what it wants to do, but I'm gonna mark up yesterday's previous high, yesterday's previous low. So ideally, if we're bullish, we would be aiming for these highs up here, these previous days high. And if we're bearish, we would ideally be targeting these previous days low. And short term, we got these London lows down here that we could pay attention to. But overall, nothing much really going on. You're in your trade, so if I were you, I'd just break even a trade. If you're up 1-to-1 already, just let it run. Don't even take partials because there could be a chance that you could end up catching this full expansion. But just make sure it's break even. So if you do get stopped out, you're not gonna lose nothing. You could still possibly look to get into another trade. All right, I'm keeping all these things in mind right now. Got that. We got this. Bullish here. Trying to put like an analysis behind it. Trying to like figure out what I would like to see. Based off of this, I would ideally be looking for a bearish setup. But I am going to keep in mind that we did create the low today during London, but we didn't create the high. So there is a chance we could just have a London continuation. So we could just have this consolidation, push up. We could get a retracement possibly to go even higher. To make all-time highs. And not all-time highs. Honestly, I don't know. It's really bullish right now, though. That's all I know. I know nothing. I just know it's really bullish. Get to 50%. Which is at the 79. Go back to this. Where is this at? 30. So where's this at? we clear these highs, because mind you still got this daily order block up here that we're trading right into. So if we still remain under it, then that's a clear sign that we'll keep trading lower. But matter of fact, let me check them on this. Yeah, see how different the brokers are? It makes a big difference. Yes, fucking man, ain't nothing we could do though. You know what I thought about doing? I thought about just trading on my MetaTrader for. I'll like have this, but I'll make most analysis on the MetaTrader because that's what I'm actually taking the trades off of. You know what I mean? Hey, we gonna see. We can make it work. Yeah, it's a big engulfing. Yeah, right in between. We'll see. We gonna see. If 930, we could have a wick down to this downside to possibly get a push up. But if we, I don't know. We could just drop off from here personally. But I'm gonna put other confluences too. I'm gonna look at like NAS. I'm gonna look at all that stuff so I can get an idea of overall what could happen today. Alright, we got all that. Got all that. Because ideally, looking at setups, if this was going to be a London continuation, we would want to see price continue to push higher. But looking at it right now, New York session is making the high of the day, which could mean that we could possibly end up getting a full reversal. And if now that we're trading this order block to 50% of this, we're trading into our fib area, just a lot of confirmations for why we could expect that also. But it's neither there nor here. We're going to go check on NAS 100, which is also very bullish right now. But keep in mind that both of these pairs are at important areas right now. They came to these daily order blocks and they're losing that momentum. And now that I'm looking at it, NAS broke yesterday's daily low. So that's, oh, don't tell me I did it again. I ain't losing my, nah, I'm not losing my markups today. Reverse. Yeah, I don't know. I'm low-key bearish, but at the same time, I do want to get into a good buy scenario. But in order for me to get into a good buy scenario, I'll just need for price to make a move back down lower, possibly get back in to go higher. We're gonna see. So it depends. Like, I would have to see exactly where your order is, because right here, this is a potential area where price is going to come to. Back to 62%, back to this. And I think that's where your thing is. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is a good spot. If it does hold, you'll be good, but there is a high chance that it could come right back down, have that retest before going back higher. But it's up to you. If you want to hold it, maybe not break even yet, it's up to you. But personally, I would break even since you're already, if you're up to 1-to-1. Personally, me. But everyone's different. It's all up to you. It depends on how comfortable you honestly feel. Oh, there was lag, bro. Hold on, I got you. Shit. Oh, what? Oh, the one you was talking about? Yeah. A wick down to his downside. It's possible to get up, push up. Yeah, I got you. I don't know why the stream be lagging. It's like random days it should be lagging. I don't know. Yeah, probably. It's early. I don't know what they doing on that internet. Shit. Now, right now, this would be a good idea to ideally short, but personally, we're gonna see, because you never know. Price could easily just keep on moving bullish as is. Mm-hmm. But I'm about to check. What is it? Yeah, more than likely the news came out at 8:30. Yeah, 8:30 those news. Philly Fed had something to do with me. Look at that. But we had unemployment claims too, which was positive. We also have news at 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock. The 9 o'clock news is only an orange, so medium impact, so it might not really affect us too bad. But you can see that's where we had our momentum. Personally, do I want to get into a buy? I don't know. I'm kind of in a rock and a hard place. Because I'm going off higher time frame, at the same time I'm going off of what price is showing me right now. So it's like, and look, we're trading below that daily order block now. So I don't know. If I go to the daily, I'm also going to pull my fib from that daily high. Right here. We're ideally going to move down. Yeah, we're rejecting it. We should move down from it. But if we reverse it now, there is a chance that we could just be retracing lower to go higher now. Personally, I'm saying I'm a long bias trader, so I'm going to try to take the buy today. Personally. I'm going to have my stop below these lows, which is about 45 pips. I'm getting in at the 62%. I'm expecting price to continue bullish since we had this London low. And we'll see. And if I'm wrong, I know that we're ideally going to continue lower because we traded back to this 30-minute order block, and we're going to trade lower based off the higher time frame. But we're going to see. Today just might be the day that price ends up falling, and I am buying. So we're going to see. Wait for price to get to this bullish breaker block. And if it doesn't, it is what it is. Then I'll possibly look for another sell scenario if we get it. Because if we're bullish, this fits our characteristics. We'll be waiting for price to come back below the 12 a.m. open, around the low, and we'll also be getting a small entry near the low of the day, possibly. So also, I'm gonna keep in mind, this is a 15-minute. That's that. I'm gonna pull a new fib. But this one should be keep respecting and keep going higher, ideally. So I'm gonna pull my fib from this low. That's just reverse. From here to here. And wait for price to come back right exactly over here. So ideally what we're looking for right now, because I'm pretty sure it's a 30-minute order block right here too. Yeah. I'm not even gonna use this break block. I'm gonna get in off that 30-minute order block. If you want to, bro, honestly, stop taking the trade. If you want to put it exactly where it was before, then you'll be good. Yeah, you good. Alright, price is retracing. I'm about to get in. Once we retrace back to this low. Once we get right to this low, I'm hopping in for that buy. I didn't even get it on my broker. I'm still winning. Getting in right now. Oh, yeah, that's kind of thorough. Alright, I just got in now. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. You said congratulations. Shit. Don't congratulate me yet. Let's see what happens, man. Not yet. Not yet. You gonna jinx me. You gonna jinx me. I said. I real shit. I play shit. The one thing that I've noticed, a lot of people be talking about, they be having that fear. Oh, we're pushing down. But what you call it? A lot of people be saying they be having that fear of like taking trades. Shit, I'm the total opposite. I be in the market drawn. I be placing too many trades. I be having a fear of not missing out. Shit. Now we're gonna see what happens. Not real shit. But it's really bearish right now. You can see look at that reaction. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep that in the back of my mind right now. If you look at the 30-minute too, so if we don't see this change happen in price, then you know what that means. I would have breathing room for mine. I'm keeping it below this low, and I'm gonna just let it do whatever. Just gonna wait. I got all these different buy entries. Look at this. Oh, you can't even see it. Unless you have the stream open. But matter of fact, I think I could show you like this. I change this. Just change it to desktop. Get rid of that. Look, I got all these different buy entries. All these different buy entries. Just slowly holding. Now we're slowly rejecting, but we'll see. We'll give it some time. Always. Risk management. Yeah, he has midterms, so I'm gonna just have to wait for a little bit. I'm gonna give him time. Give him time to actually like see what he actually does on the account too, so we can like check in with that. And even if he fails it, like say he fails the challenge, he knows what it's like now to get it. So he has that itch in him. He's gonna be like, nah, if I could do it once, I could do it again. That's a good thing. Yeah, he's funded. Like he beat the challenge and everything. Nah, it is thorough. He's young too, because he had his midterms, so shit, he's doing all that in school. Oh shit. That's why he was like, give me some time. I was like, yeah, you got it. I'll give you time, bro. You good. Ain't no rush. Yeah, I was gonna go to college and I was just like, yeah. Netflix employees walk out in protest over Chappelle special. Man, fuck them boys. He's a comedian. What they want from him? Hold on, what just happened? My audio like changed. What the hell? Hold on, I gotta change I don't know what just happened. My audio like switched off. Hold on, you probably hearing me right now, but I don't hear you, so give me like a sec. Are you hearing me? Nah, you good, you good. Alright, it should be good now. I know how to fix it. It should be fixed now, but yeah, it's good. It like switched audio devices. think the stream should be not as laggy no more though. It should be the face cam a lot of the time. Be going crazy. And if anything, just join the Telegram because you don't even have to have the alerts. I'll alert you. I'll alert you for you. I'll send that shit to you. Yeah, it gets the notification. I be having the reminders for myself. I'll be seeing the same thing. Yeah, always. Another thing we could possibly do to really mitigate risk is something I do. I don't do it like religiously. It depends on the situation a lot of the time. But I'll try to cut like 50% of that trade at like half of my stop loss. Because if it's halfway to your stop loss, that just means it's a higher half percent higher chance that you'll get that stop loss hit. So if you cut off that, you know, and look at where this is at price. It's at 34,500 right here. So there is a chance we could tap into that. And ideally, if we are stops below this low and we could just hold this trade, there's a high chance we could still end up being profitable. Ideally, I'm trying to go for a 1 to 2 because 1 to 3 is kind of pushing it, but we'll see what we can get. I think a 1 to 2 will be ideal. If we can get above this Asian session high, that's all we need. Yes, sir. We're gonna see. This has been like consolidating in the same area for a minute now. So it doesn't show it wants to continue lower though, so that's a good sign. It's really struggling because if you probably go to 5 minute, you see this doji we're getting at this specific area at a specific time. It's 9 o'clock now, so if we consolidate for maybe 15-20 minutes, you might be able to get that volume to go higher during that London session. I said London during that NYSE open, New York Stock Exchange open. Are you good, bro? That's why a lot of the time I try not to get in too early because I get in the same situation. You'll be catching a trade, but then there's always a pullback that you could have gotten in that same entry at. Now you see what I was talking about when I was like, 9:30 usually gives you that re-entry. All right, looks like we're probably gonna keep going a little bit lower. We're probably gonna go to 34, 35, 400, 500. So we gotta keep that area in mind right now. But if we start breaking below this too, then shit. At that point, I'm probably just gonna cut off that trade. Just leave it at that. Because there's a lot of confirmations right here. We have that 35,500. We have that 70.50%. And we have the 50% of our, what is that, 30-minute order block. So if price doesn't respect this also, this general area right here, then there's a very high chance that it's going to just keep going lower. This will be the high of the day, created at the 30-minute order block during that New York session to keep on going lower. We're going to see. Now let's check the higher time frame. We're trading back below that daily order block. So we're going to see. We're going to see. Yeah, the bullishly. We had that bullish candle, but we still have that lost momentum. It could have just been a nice little wick to the downside. Grab that liquidity from the top. Right here. It's probably a 30. As you can see, yeah. Trade it into it. Damn. Bullish bias might not work today. Might not work. The one day. Well, I'm gonna hold it. Fuck it. I'm already in the trade. I put the risk on. Taking what comes with it. Shit, man. It's all possible. I ain't even all that good. I just do the same thing every day. You gotta master a process. Because I already know what I look for when I come on a chart, so I'm just looking for certain things, and if it doesn't play out, That's why you just got to be a risk manager first and a trader second. That's how I look at it. Yeah, it's bad for the mind. I get what you're saying. All right, we're kind of rejecting. I'm right at break even right now, so there still is a chance. You can see the reaction we're having off of that level. Look. People who saying this today manipulated, motherfucker. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. And ideally, if we could hold above 35,500, we'll be able to pull our stop even higher if we get to 1-to-1, get break even. Because then that chance of coming back to 35,500 won't be as likely. We're gonna see. Oh, the volume profile. Let's see. Where would I draw it? It would be from this low to this high. Yeah, it's right here. Because this is where you can see it. Another way you could look at where most of the volume is where consolidation. So wherever consolidation is, that's where most of the orders are being accumulated at. So that's usually where the high volume is. And as you can see, the most of the orders were all right in here. You can see this is where the volume is. Because these are where most of the orders, and then that's where price expanded from. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Your girl or the other person? Learning the lingo. Facts. Straight lines. Fuck that. You gonna be holding forever. I ain't gonna lie. Part of me does still want to sell. I don't know. I really don't feel comfortable with this. But at the same time, it's like I see what I want to see. But just based off price, like the setup itself is there, but price action itself is telling me it's different. Nah, not yet. If it comes back against this 50%, then I'll probably think about it. But right now, we're still showing that willingness to stay above 35,500. So as long as we can stay above that, we should be overall good. But we'll see. We'll see. Because mind you, if this is the low of the day, if this is the low of the day, we should be safe. But if this is the high of the day, then we could just be coming back up, get this retracement, so then boom, at 930. Or 930 is just gonna really push higher. Shit, you never really know. This is all about having an analysis and having an idea of what you want to see to be able to take a trade. And if this is a London continuation day, we good. But if not, that's all I gotta say. I took my L yesterday. Matter of fact, did I take an L? I ain't take an L yesterday, but I was like, did I? And I was at a net loss yesterday. I was. The day before, I had like a small one. So I ain't even really up this week. I need a winning trade, fam. Need these winning trades. Are you in a trade already? Yeah, I'm in a trade right now for buys. I'm looking to go long. No, it's on YouTube. We're gonna see what this market's trying to do, man. We're gonna see. It's just patience. Because right now, it doesn't show it wants to really go lower. It's holding above. But sometimes holding above isn't enough. I could easily just... We got about 6 minutes on this candle. If it ideally forms bullish, there is a high chance we could continue bullish. But if it ends up being bearish, coming back to 35,500 area, then there's a chance that we could continue going even lower around 930. So it depends how these next like 2 15-minute candles form. Let's check NAS 100 also again, get an idea. And NAS has been ugly the past few days. But my friend, he trades only NAS, and he hasn't had no good luck the past 2 days. Past week. So the US 30's been difficult too, but it's been a little bit cleaner than NAS 100. I'm going on right now, just looking at the 30-minute, we still got this whole wick we could possibly fill in to the top side. But also, this could end up being a really big rejection candle. Because mind you, if like I said, if you're bearish, you'll be wanting to sell above 12 a.m. open. And look at this. Price pushed all the way up, trade it into a certain area, create the high of the day, trade it into 50% of this, trade it into the 30-minute order block before trading really lower, very fast at that. So it's another day where we see 2 different situations. We just gotta pick our side on which we feel more comfortable with. And based off of US 30, every time I take a sell, I lose. So we gonna see today. Maybe I should just, if I win this trade, I'm probably not gonna take no sells again, like I told you. Because every time I take those sells, I'll be getting punched. Getting punched in my chest. I'll be getting my shits clapped. Like even in a market that's extremely overbought like this, it still doesn't want to fall. So shit, we'll just take what we can get. Wow. Yeah, I feel if I made it so I look for only buys every morning, I could cancel out a lot of setups that I would look for. Personally. Because part of me does only want to buy, but then again, I look at trades that I have. Say I go to my thing, and I go to see how many sell trades I have. It's not like I always lose them. I do lose more sell trades. Look, majority of them be losses. But at the same time, the ones that aren't, I'm still able to catch 147, 46, 54, 73, 70. The losses are still kept small. But again, it's like more losses add up. So does that win really end up being worth it? You know what I mean? And another thing, it always depends on market conditions also. Like a condition like this, you probably got a good chance of being able to be a buyer still. But then when we start breaking structure to the downside, and say it's like a actual like bearish market for a few weeks, am I just not gonna trade for a few weeks, huh? Or am I just gonna have to break my rules and sell? You know what I mean? Since I'm a day trader. So it's like little things like that. And say we get into something like this again, where we trade to an all-time high, and we just start declining, declining, push up, declining, push declining, and these are multiple days at that. So I would have to actually like, I would either be taking all these losses after a while, or I would just end up just having to sell. But we're gonna see. We gonna see. About to just hold this. But part of me does only want to just stay a buyer. It makes it so I'll take less trades for one, which is a benefit. I'm on one side of the market, so I'm only looking for certain types of setup at that point. So the setups I would be looking for like this would have never even happened. I wouldn't even be looking at this 30-minute order block. I would just only keep everything on the buy side in mind. I would not even look at anything for the sell side. And if I see a sell side setting up, I would have to just not take it, personally. But the one thing that really made me think is, one person in the group chat, he was like, he has a little strategy where he buys every day at the stock exchange open. So at 9:30, he said he buys every day. He said he's not good, like he's still a newer trader, so I get what he's saying. He was like, don't take it, just take it with a grain of salt. He's gonna be trying it, but when he does, hey, it be going. Like the past few days at 9:30, he caught them trades based off the fact that it was just 9:30 volume. Like where was yesterday's 9:30 trade? Right here, right over here. He just bought at 9:30, and then look, boom. But the only thing is, he might be able to have a good upside, but when you're just buying at 9:30, where's your stop loss gonna be at that point? So it's just the 9:30 open. Where would his stop loss be? Ideally below here, 50 pips, 40 pips. But then there's situations where price isn't this close to a low, and is way. I'm gonna look for another example. Like right here, imagine buying here. That boy would have got his. Ooh, ooh, that boy would have got clapped. Down here. Because that's when you actually like put the confirmations to, but he's just going strictly off of just 9:30. But if it's working, he might have that, he just might have that higher probability of winning more trades though. So he might lose a good amount, but he still might have that good probability since the market's always bullish for the majority of the time that he might still be able to get those trades. Facts. All right now. Facts. That's what it really comes down to. I be saying I try to stress it a lot. Having a system. That's something I never really paid attention to until I actually saw. I was like, damn, having a system and looking for setups over just anything else is way better overall. But right now, price is slowly moving. It's not really moving too much, but moving is moving. If I can get off 100 pips, 100 pips is ideally what I would want to get off. It's about up here, around this high. But we also have this small fair value gap within these candles from this down move that we could be looking to take our first partial at, which will be our 1-to-1. A little bit higher than a 1-to-1. Facts, we got about 15 minutes till 9:30. If we can stay bullish, we might see a little bit of drawdown at 9:30, possibly get another re-entry to go higher. What we gonna see? I think it was during yesterday during 12 o'clock. I didn't even peep. It was pushing that high yesterday. I was up like 800 something pips on my trade. I wasn't really looking at the chart, so I just saw what I was up. Oh shit, that's how I'm looking at it. Because those 0.01s are not gonna make a difference right now, but over time, they will. They definitely will. Like right now, I have 2 runners still running from this week. So ideally, if I can get a runner on this trade, I have 3 runners from this week, and I'm keeping in mind. I'm looking at the weekly. So I'm looking at the weekly. I'm in at this wick. My entry's in at this wick and like up here. So if we keep pushing, then I'm good. But I'm also keeping in mind that daily perspective that we have at that daily order block. So there is still a chance that price could wick down, clear these lows, get re-entry. But right now, this is where my entries are. Down here. Here. I'm about to do something. Hold on. I'm gonna do this. Move that right here. 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 I'm gonna move that right here. Alright. There we go. Nice little. Now you can see my actual MetaTrader too. Where? Oh, man, it's good. They can get in that shit. It only has like the actual thing. They don't need my email, password, all that shit. They might know the account number itself, but they can't really do much with that. No, I appreciate it, bro. Shit, I've been putting this shit out like they all know that shit by now. If they gonna do something to me, they got me. And if it happens, shit, I deserve it. Facts. Yeah, we just gotta wait till 9:30, honestly. Or shit, they can invest for them. Mm-hmm. And it just makes everything better for everybody. Like even if you just by knowing the skill of being able to trade, you know how much money you can make your family. Like say you have a semi-wealthy relative, but you've been trading for 5 years. You have a track record. They know you can make money. They know you can make good returns. They can literally invest in you. Like family members can invest in you. Even friends. Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's seen them big numbers. He's seen that digital money. Yeah, because that's definitely gambling over there. What happened to my audio again? It does. It makes you have to change. You gotta change your mindset, the way you think about money, the way you go about running a business, personal growth, psychological. You learn a lot about yourself, and it forces you to get better. Like, when did you start going to the gym? Before or after you start trading? There you go. That's one thing right there, because you knew that in order to be good in everything else, you got to be good in all aspects of life: health, mental health, psychological. Then you got to actually put time on the charts. It's all these things that go together. Because if you put all your time into charts, you probably won't be successful because there's other things that matter more. Your mindset, which going to the gym helps you stay focused, helps you stay consistent, disciplined. You know, I'll be looking at my entries sometimes. I'll be thinking I'm a hacker. Yeah, if we could break that high, then we're good. Because if we can get back to this 30-minute order block, I don't think it's going to respect it again. We have a higher chance of it going to that 50% of it and coming to fill this fair value gap. So we could just take a partial there. They move so similar. So that's why when I predicted Bitcoin going to 39K, I was kind of able to, because it moves with Dow a lot of the time. Personally, I don't think so, personally. But that's just based off the fact that when something gets extremely hyped up and too many people know about it, it makes it way easier to manipulate people. So right now, everyone's probably buying Bitcoin. Everyone. You know what's going to happen? But no, because everyone's pushing it there now, because they're pushing all-time high, 60-something K, all of that. Sir. The one thing I don't like about FTMO though, but the thing, it's like weird, because since it's like a prop firm, it's like their live accounts, your account isn't a live account. It's linked to a live account. That's the one thing I don't like about the prop firms, though. Because you're not really trading money. You're trading an account that's linked to a live account, if that makes sense. Because one thing I want to do is, if I can make enough money, I want a hedge fund. I'm trying to be super rich. I'm gonna be hedge fund rich. Without FTMO, honestly, I could probably trade US30 with 10K. Because if I could risk 1% of 10K, that's $100. So that's enough. You could really make it work. All right, we're pushing right now, so we straight. Almost at that 1-to-1. And look at this. Live trade. You can't lie about this. Oh yeah. See, things like this make me never want to sell again. This makes me happy on the inside. Makes me happy. We'll see what happens at 9:30 though, man. Because we're at this specific area. If this makes like we could just boom, come right down. But I'm trying to go to that TP1. We got about, we're rejecting. But we got a few more pips to that TP1. About 20 more pips. Then I'll be looking to break even. But until then, I'm gonna just wait. I'm about to say fuck. I'm gonna turn this trade into a runner. I'm not even gonna take profit. I'm gonna just let it run. You know how much money you can make from that? Jesus. So say right now I have the lot sizes are different on FTMO. I have a 2.2 lot, but that's really a 0.22 for like a regular account. Say this goes up 500 pips. That's 110,000. That's 110,000. But you would have to be able to hold it. That's the hard part, holding it. Because if you see you're up 50K, drop down to 40, you're going to think you're down 10K, when in reality, you're up 40. Psychological. All right, I'm about to break even in a minute. Come on. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to break even. I'm not even up my 1-to-1. In a second, I will. Right? You guys see the numbers. Once this hits 1,000, like 1,010, then I'm going to break even. That's about 1%. I'm gonna take like 10% off. I'm gonna take like 10% off. I'm not gonna take not a lot. I'm gonna just make sure I pay myself for the position. Everyone's trying to get FTMO. FTMO is thorough, man. I've only really fucked with FTMO out of the whole time I've been trading. I'm gonna break even here. I'm not gonna take that partial though. I'm gonna wait till I get to the actual TP one to take that partial. Cause we're gonna see what 930 does. We have about 2 minutes, so we're probably gonna have a wick down with the way we're rejecting right now. Have a wick down. Hopefully, continue higher. We could get stopped out though, but we are breaking this previous high. We should ideally keep on going, but we're gonna see. I'm gonna be okay. At least gotta wait right now. We just say you guys see what 930 does. All right. Oh, gotta stop that break even. Goddamn. Let's see. We're gonna come back lower to that entry so I can get a re-entry. All right, I got my re-entry. Same stop loss. Same stop loss, same TPs. Let's see. So I still want to hold this trade, but I wasn't gonna risk taking that small loss. All right, let's see. It's probably gonna reach that 35,500. If it doesn't hold that, man, it's probably gonna keep going lower. But based off of everything right now, we should ideally keep going higher. So you never know. It came to that area that we were looking to sell before twice. Ooh. I'm gonna hold this trade. Yeah, you good. Let's see. Like I said, ideally, this low shouldn't be violated down here, which is where my stop loss is. I'm gonna actually move it slightly higher. I wish I had a standing desk. For the treadmill. I'm running on the charts. When you feel scared to take a trade, you just gotta start running. Always. Come on, keep pushing. Once we start getting to this 1-to-1, man, I'm trying to break even this trade again. It's showing the willingness to go higher. Tapped into 35,500. So let's see. Is it gonna be enough to hold? Or are we gonna take a L? Let's see what happens. I think we should be good though. We just gotta give it some time. I ain't going to the gym today either. I get to relax after this. I got pull-up bar. I'm gonna probably do some pull-ups. Cause I don't know. I don't have motivation to actually fully work out at the crib. It's not the same. I need the actual full environment with the workout machines and everything. So that's what I'm at. I'm gonna have a penthouse with a gym. I'm gonna have a treating room up there. All that. And you know what I want to do also? I like music, like I really do. I'm gonna turn my office. It's gonna be like a half studio, half office. So I could just. It's gonna have like surround sound, woofers, all that. But it's gonna be like my trading office too. The price is really struggling. Come on, keep pushing. Keep on pushing. There we go. Keep on going. Let me break even, man. Come on, keep going. Stop playing. Come on, you know you want to. Yeah, we good. We good. I'm breaking even this. I'm about to break even this. This trade is not broke even. Make sure you take a partial profit. Yeah, that's a good point. Take a nice little 10%. Just in case, you know, if you break even, you paid yourself a small profit. It's not a losing trade. It's a winning trade. Even though it's a small amount, doesn't mean it's a break even. You still were able to get to a certain pip amount, take profit there, and manage risk. Just gotta have patience right now. We're at this area where price is really having that reaction. So if it falls and breaks this even, I might not even get into a re-entry. Because keep in mind that the previous candle did break that low and the high. It's like struggling. It's still holding that 30-minute order block. So keep that in mind. It's using that fair value gap as support. Yeah, we're probably gonna get stopped out, but that's why you pay yourself that small position. Yeah, we're probably gonna end up getting stopped unless price is probably might reach that 35,500 again. But if it does at that point, I don't know if I feel comfortable being able to take. Oh yeah, it's got stopped out. But damn, it was a good trade. Just it's too choppy right now. Yeah, look at this right here on the 5-minute. This is fuck. Part of me still wants to take this trade. Cause I don't know. I have that faith, but at the same time, I don't. Same time, I don't. Nah, not minute. Cause usually I'm trading within the same thing. I don't know. Part of me, if we do retrace it, I might just get back in at 35,500. So if we do go even lower, my stop loss is gonna be like 20 pips, and it's not even gonna be a loss. Cause I'm not at a loss for today. I broke even on both trades. So if we get back to 35,500, part of me thinks I'm gonna buy, but I might lower the lot size. Yeah, I'm gonna lower the lot size. So once we get right here, yeah, yeah, it's all good, bro. So, we're gonna see in a minute what happens. Let me see if I can get at 35,500, which is at 50%. That's 70.50%. There's a lot of confirmation there, and it's showing the willingness to still want to go higher. It's just struggling right now. Also, keep in mind that this could be the last trade of the week due to Friday tomorrow, so we might not get as much opportunity. Nah, don't even put in a sell. Let's see. Are we gonna react? All right, I'm getting into the last one here. Stops going below those London lows. If it gets stopped out, I'm taking a very small loss. But right now, this will be our best entry. So let's see what happens. If we take the L, then it's gonna be less than a 1% loss today. So it'll be good regardless. Yeah, this week wasn't the best week, but it is what it is. Always. Price action. Price action, my boy. I'm about to try to put my webcam back on. I'm gonna see. Hopefully this shit don't be lagging. Let's see. Alright, we good now. Whatever happens, happens. If we get stopped out, we get stopped out. If we don't, then we're good. Still following the same trade confirmations. The reasons that we're getting this trade, we were rejected 35,500. We also had our fib long rejection. Plus, we have that 30-minute order block rejection also. So let's see. Just have to have faith in your setup. It's really what it comes down to. Yeah, your study is just going up and down. It's not really doing too much. Let's see. If we can keep closing above this 30-minute order block, we should be straight. But you never know. Like I said, all I need is 50 to 100 pips. That's all I need. Yeah, I'm only up like 9 right now, so. Yeah, I'm done after this one. Because ideally, if we come below this, we're coming down to 35,400. 35,500 should hold, and if it doesn't, yeah, it might stop us out. But we'll see. We'll see if this lows get respected. Like I said, this low right here is very important. But also, these highs up here are very important also. It's a mixed place. Mixed place. So we're in all the above. All the above. Come on, what time is it? 9:40. I go to 10 o'clock. If it's not moving by 10, then I'll probably just take whatever. I'll take the loss where it is, take the W where it is. But let's see. Was there when did I say those news at? I said 10, right? Yeah, there's news at 10 too. It's not high impact though. Oh, 9 o'clock. We gotta see. As long as we hold this big figure number, never know. I'll probably go just hold this trade until it moves, because it might just consolidate until later on. Remember how I said it could possibly be an inside day based off of this? Because we didn't break the previous day high or the low. We could just end up consolidating now based off of where we are in price after clearing these all-time highs to then possibly have that retracement next week. I gotta fix my entry on here. It's like right there. Yeah, I only got about for the week. No, I'm for sure down for the week. Let me check by how much. I don't think it's by too much. It's by like maybe not even a percent. I'm only down like 0.6%. Yes, sir. And even if I lose this, then it'll be 1.6%. And if I get a trade tomorrow, I could make it back. But if not, then I'll probably just end the week at like a negative 2.5%, which isn't too bad. I can make that back. Just takes time. We just gotta wait. It might just stop us out with the way it's moving right now, personally, but we're gonna see. That's why we manage risks. All of our stop loss are placed in spots where it makes sense to have them, so we don't gotta move them. Oh man, US 30 has not been like on my side of the market past like week. Usually, like my trades will start to go in my way within like 10-15 minutes, but I've been waiting. I've just been waiting. Oh man, but you can see how well we're respecting this era. So even if we do get stopped out, you see how eras like this do have those reactions. So it's always a learning experience regardless. Yeah, we could do it for sure, bro. I'm always down. Yeah, give a nice little review, see what it's like. But yeah, we closed right at that 30-minute order block, so still having that rejection. Let's see what this next 15-minute going into 10 o'clock is like. Back at 35,500. All right, pushing slightly. What's Nash 100 doing? See, this is pushing. Why can't it be like this, man? Why can't it be like this? Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. That's the only thing. Like, even though they should ideally be following each other, I wish it was true for all the time. I really do. Because I feel if it was, I could just follow those trends. That's what I'm saying. She wants to fly, but struggling. But as long as we stay above that order block, we should be good. That's what I like to see. Come on. See, this is why patience plays. Alright. I'm gonna 1-to-1 once we get back to this 30-minute order block up here. And from there, if I get stopped out again, I'm done. Because that would be the third time I got stopped. I'm cool. I already did. I did the last one too. I paid myself like 10%. No, yeah, 10%, and then I got broke even. Shit, you know me. I be on it. I was ready to take 10%, but when I got into the trade, all right, I'm breaking even again. All right, now let's see if we're gonna keep rejecting or go higher. If we come back again, it's probably just gonna be an inside day. Personally, that's what I'm gonna think. Because if we had this fair value gap right above these highs that I'm trying to, right in there, I'm looking to take some profit. Because since this was a struggling day, I'm probably gonna take majority of it here at like 1-to-5, 1-to-1. Just so in case I do get break even again, I will make that 1% for the day. Oh yeah, I got some good music on that too. Hold on. Yeah, that's what I need. Just like this. Just like that. They don't even hear the music. I don't know why they can't. That should been turning off and on. Come on, you're sturdy. You run. Keep going. Keep going. It's going to. It's just waiting. It's just waiting. I know where it's going. I'm just waiting. Yeah, I'm tired of taking subs, man. Never again. Never again. I'll stick to buying. Come on, bro. Don't do this. Yeah, I'm not even. I'm gonna just wait. That's all we could do. Yeah, it's struggling. That's why I'm probably gonna take this money up here. If we could really start breaking a little bit higher, just based off the way price is moving, it'll make sense to take profits. Just a larger than 10%. So it doesn't look like we're probably gonna get that 1 to 2 that we're looking for. Come on. Yep. Come on. Just like that. That's what I want to see. Don't wick. Don't wick. Keep going. Just go to that blue line. Right at the blue line. I know you don't see the blue line market, but, you know, just go back to this high. Just go back to the high. Come on. Don't reject again. Don't reject. I'll be ready to take all my profits right here. Swear to God. I'm trying to get that blue line. I want that blue line. Blue line me. Right now. Please. Come on. Come on. Don't reject. Please. I just need like 10 pips. I just need 10 pips, bro. 10 pips. Come on. 10 pips. You're playing with me today, huh, you asserting? I know you want to go higher. It's 15 pips. Please. Please do that for me. I don't ask for much. Up, and there goes that rejection. I'm gonna just wait. I'm gonna just wait. Yeah, we just gotta give it time. It's just consolidating right now. I'm just not trying to take a less than 1% profit position. I want it to just be at least a certain amount. So if I do lose a trade tomorrow, this trade will at least cover it. But anything less than a 1% win right now, I would be at a net loss if I was to lose this trade again tomorrow. All right, I'm gonna go back to now looking at the chart. Back to win. Let's keep letting it run. Look at it based off the 1 hour. Not 1 minute. Look at the 1 hour. So we should be good. Just looking at it like this, we should. That's what I'm saying. We should keep going. We just gotta wait. That's all it is right now. I got 3 positions in. Hold on, look. Before you get off of this, look at this. Look at the MetaTrader. That's it. There we go. Blue line. Blue line. I can make that in a month. Sometimes. Sometimes a week. Sometimes I'm down like 5% a month. But hey. Bro, come on. Push. A few more. A few more, bro. Please, I just need. You could go 15 pips and then turn around. Please. I'm just trying to take this parcel. Bro, you're right there. Please. You're right there. You would not come to this close to breaking the previous hour's high and then not break it. You're crazy, you're 30. You are crazy. Like, bro, look at the 30-minute. Like, bro, it's right there. You broke the low already. You might as well go for the high too. Yeah, I'm gonna just go back to my phone. Yeah, you would just leave it run. Ain't nothing much you could do. I'm just trying to take my parcel though. That's my only thing. That's what I'm saying. It's fucking with me. Like, bro, how close? I missed it by 3 pips. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, boy. I know it wants to go for it, but it's just like it's struggling. That 30-minute order block is really strong. That area is very strong. If I can get back up into that 30-minute area again, I'll just take my profit at that. Fuck it, because I don't think that blue line's going to get hit at this point. It's crazy. Like, this is why I be saying people got to take profit, because sometimes you really just don't get what you want. And there ain't shit we could do about it. Like, come on. I want to see price come up to 35,600 at least today. That's ideally what I want to see. But, you know, at this point, based off that daily, it's probably going to be inside there, like I was saying. Shit, maybe. Come on. Go back higher. About to have him start praying. Because it's disgusting now. This went from a nice trade to just being disgusting. Like, bro, look at Nas. Like, why? 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 Shit, I don't even know. The last time I heard, he said he might take a break to the end of the month. So, damn, I'm probably gonna get stopped out now. Well, looks like it's gonna be a break-even day for me. I mean, it's profit. I took profit, but it's literal to no profit. It was just to pay myself for that position. Shit, I still got point 20. Just go. I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna let it stop me out. I could care less. I want that blue line to get hit. Right here. Just come back to it and I'll take my profit and you could do whatever you want. But I'm looking at this 30-minute. This 30-minute could easily just start going down and engulf this last candle from the way it's looking now. We have 4 minutes to 10 o'clock. I just need that 10 o'clock news to push me 20 pips. That's all I need. It's not even high impact news. So it's probably not gonna do shit, honestly. But hey, 10 o'clock, we got 2 things in news. We gonna see. Come on. Yeah, come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come on. Come on. Got me over here stressing. Come on, bro. You want to go higher. You ain't about to have me wait this whole time for to not take profit, man. You know what you want to give me. You'll study work together, not against each other. Yeah, it's struggling. Struggling bad. Just fill in that fair value gap. That's all I need. That's all I need. How many pips are we up? I'm up 35 pips. Patience will pay. I hope. I hope so. Yeah, I might not even. I might just not until I get stopped out. I'm gonna just hold this. I might get off the charts, but I'm gonna just leave it. If it stop me out, break even, I break even. But if it keeps going, I'll be able to get that profit target I was looking for. You about to head out? Always, bro. Always. Come get active. Always. But now I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow, though, bro. You be safe. All right, guys. It's just us now. Just us in this market. Are we gonna win this trade? I don't know. I want to, but doesn't mean we will. You know, we got all these positions in right now. Holding. I just want to see this line get hit. Why? Because this is our fair value gap, and you can see we're using it as a resistance right now. So ideally, if we could come in, I'll be taking my profit there. I'm really just trying to hold it to get that area in there. Let's see. It's 10 o'clock now. Let's see if that news. Come on, 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 come on. Just like that. Just like that. Come on, come on. A few more pips. No. Come on. That 10 o'clock news. I need you. All right. Maybe not. Maybe not. Market is not on our side right now. Yeah, keep it 100. I'm probably going to end up getting stopped out on the trade overall. Probably not right now, but if I was to leave this to keep running, I'll probably get stopped. Based off of just how price action looks, 30-minute. We're losing all this momentum. We're failing to break highs. We're at this point in time and the price in the area where we're likely to see this reaction. And we haven't broke anywhere past it, so I would be dumb to try to believe we would be going anywhere higher. Yeah, it's probably going to stop us out, bro. Right, if it does, it is what it is. Just gotta have patience, guys. That's really what it comes down to. Having patience and trusting your analysis. That's why you always gotta pay the trader. Make sure you always take partials because you're not always gonna get what you want. I was ideally looking to take profit at this fair value gap, this blue line. But as you guys can see, I failed to hit this TP multiple times. And if I didn't take a partial, I would still be, this would be a net break-even trade. We're gonna see. Let's see what the 5-minute looks like. If we could hold above the 50% of this 5-minute order block, we should be good, ideally. But only time will tell. Right now, everything is really against us. Yeah, we look like we're about to get stopped out. Yeah, we're very likely to get stopped out right now. Unless we can get this reaction. I don't think we're going to hold up, personally. We're probably going to keep going lower. It's failing too much. If it wanted to go higher, it would have by now. Right now, it's really struggling. I'm going to give it like 15 more minutes. If I'm still here in this trade in 15 minutes, I'm going to end the stream here and I'm going to let it run. For anybody in this trade, just let it run also. Make sure you break even. Make sure you paid yourself for the position and just let it run. We know what our analysis is. We know what we wanted to see. We just got to wait. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Can't force nothing. I don't know why my thing keeps cutting off with this music for y'all. I want y'all to be able to hear, but this shit is being weird. Yeah, y'all should be able to hear now. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Ideally, this trade is still trying to go higher, but it's really failing. Really failing. We broke this previous 5-minute candle's high along with the low. So this 10 o'clock volume is there. But I want to see it go to the top side, not the downside. Oh, let's just be patient.